sleepy town of Amityville, New York, nestled along the shores of Long Island, there stood a house that bore witness to unspeakable horrors, horrors that would haunt its halls for generations to come. Known simply as 112 Ocean Avenue, it was a place where darkness dwelled and nightmares took root, a place where the line between reality and madness blurred, and the echoes of tragedy reverberated through the ages. The tale began in November 1974, when the Lutz family, George, Kathy, and their 3 children, moved into their dream home at 112 Ocean Avenue. Little did they know of the house's dark past, a past marred by a gruesome crime that had occurred just over a year earlier. Ronald DeFeo Jr. had murdered his entire family in their beds, claiming he was driven to do so by demonic voices. As the Lutz family settled into their new home, they were initially enchanted by its grandeur and charm. But it wasn't long before they began to experience strange and unsettling phenomena. Doors slammed shut of their own accord, mysterious odors wafted through the air, and the walls oozed with a slimy substance that defied explanation. The atmosphere in the house grew increasingly oppressive, with George and Kathy plagued by nightmares and feelings of dread that seemed to permeate the very air they breathed. Their children, too, began to exhibit disturbing behavior, speaking of invisible friends, and waking in the night screaming in terror. Despite their growing unease, the Lutz family remained determined to make their new house a home. But as the days turned into weeks, the phenomena escalated, reaching a terrifying crescendo that would shake the very foundations of their reality. One night, as a fierce winter storm raged outside, George Lutz was awoken by a chilling presence in the room, a presence he could sense but not see. Paralyzed with fear, he watched as the walls warped and twisted before his eyes, contorting into grotesque shapes that seemed to mock his very existence. As the storm raged on, the house itself seemed to come alive, its walls pulsating with a malevolent energy that threatened to consume them all. Desperate to escape the nightmare that had engulfed them, the Lutz family fled from 112 Ocean Avenue, leaving behind their belongings and their shattered dreams. But the horror of the Amityville house would not be so easily escaped. In the years that followed, countless others would attempt to make a home within its walls, only to be driven to madness or death by the sinister forces that lurked within. Today, 112 Ocean Avenue stands as a grim reminder of the darkness that dwells within the human soul, a monument to the horrors that lie just beneath the surface of our everyday lives. And though the Lutz family may have escaped with their lives, the scars of their ordeal would haunt them for the rest of their days, a reminder of the Amityville horror that lurked just beyond the edge of their nightmares. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content if you enjoyed the story.